next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Von Miller able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And they'll indeed take a knee. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Well, the Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
On the ground with a tight end. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. On second down, Michelle. And some room to roam now.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. On the handoff, it's Michelle. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Michelle. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they will run it with Michelle. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Michelle fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Wilson leaves this one with Penning. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
4th down. Here's Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On 1st down, Carson. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
And where they are on the scoreboard almost dictates taking this big shot and trying to get right back into the game. They took it there and couldn't connect. Despite the defense being ready, go ahead and force it downfield. See what you can get.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by David Long. And the Rams are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time. But now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And it's Michel once again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. A give. This is Michel. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And Woods has it complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Seahawks will get the football back in outstanding field position. They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson, and he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, and he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The Seahawks on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. He'll buy some time right. He'll find Ballore out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Wilson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ernest Jones. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guy.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now Wilson on 1st down. He hits his target, Lockett. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally. But here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. 2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, LA! Odell Beckham, 44 yards. And the Rams have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Flushed out right. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Catch is made by Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf. 33 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. Now it's Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. But that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Oh, the return is Brandon Powell. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation.
Down the numbers. There he goes. He's at the 50. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing here, Stafford. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And a terrific return.